What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We have yet another new release video for you guys. This time it's from the 900 Global brand of Storm products. The first version of this ball is my favorite ball in my bag. Could be the possible favorite, one of my favorites of all time. We have the brand new 900 Global Vengeance Returns. So the Vengeance Returns, it's got the gray with the blue sharp colors. And if you remember, the Vengeance was the black and the gray. It's more of a matte finish. It comes in the box of 2000 gray. It has the RB91 solid reactive cover stock. This has the RB91 hybrid reactive cover stock. And as you can see, mine is drilled pin over my bridge with the CG kick. This is actually a little bit of a weaker layout for me now with my pat being changed. But this is layout just like my Vengeance that I love oh so much. So as you can see, we got the walker here at my home center. We're laying out a fresh house condition. It's a little bit muggy in here. It's a little bit humid. It's raining outside, and it's that typical Cincinnati weather. So we are going to be throwing some shots with the Vengeance Returns first, just to get loose, and then we're also going to be comparing it to the Vengeance. So let's get it going. All right, guys, that is going to wrap just the beginning of this up, just to get those bones moving. We probably threw 5 or 6 shots, maybe a little bit more, just to kind of get a feel for this ball. And like I said, just get warmed up. But the Vengeance Returns, let's talk about it real quick. It's got the RG of 247, differential of 055. It has the RB91 hybrid reactive cover stock wrapped around the Blast AI core. So the Vengeance, like I said, it is a solid cover stock bowling ball. It's made to blend out the lanes, more for your fresher lane conditions, harder lane conditions. This Vengeance Returns, just throwing it a little bit, I would imagine that this one is going to be more for the transition. It seems like it's a little bit cleaner. It is a little bit more responsive, but the last couple shots, as you can see, the Vengeance is a little bit more forward off the spot. This Vengeance Returns, it is a hybrid, it is cleaner, but it still has that kind of forward motion off the spot, which adds a different shape into my bag and as well as yours. So now we're going to be diving right in. Vengeance Returns against the Old Faithful Vengeance, which is my favorite ball in my bag, could be one of my favorites of all time. So let's keep it going. Vengeance Returns and Vengeance. All right, guys, Vengeance Returns, Vengeance. Let's talk about what we saw out on the lanes here at my home center. This video is pretty self-explanatory. The Vengeance is obviously, with it being a solid cover stock bowling ball, you could see it read earlier, very predictable off the end of the pattern. Love this bowling ball. Sometimes it is a little bit too early and a little bit too smooth, but that Vengeance comes with me everywhere. Now, the Vengeance Returns, it is a hybrid. What I really like about this bowling ball is in my bag personally right now, when I have to get left, I kind of have a problem. I believe it's probably to do with my ball roll, where I get those cleaner options, Rocket AI, Phase 2 Pearl, and I have to get left, and they either hook too much in the front part of the lane, or they come behind it or never hook. This Vengeance, what I really, really like about it is it actually hooks more in the oil than when it hits the friction. And what that means is that means that this Vengeance Returns is strong. It is a strong symmetrical option. The RG, the Diff, the Coverstock, it is a strong option. So when I moved in and kind of kept it more on the oil or even missed in, you really saw that ball clean, really, really responsive. And then when I threw it to the right towards that friction, it almost seemed like it was burning up. And I would either light mixer, kind of get there where you could see the ball go more forward off the spot. This is kind of what I was missing in my bag. That way I can move a little bit left, throw it to the right, and know that it's going to pick up and do the right thing down lane. And it's not going to be too clean, but it's also not going to be too early as well. So it's a different motion in my bag, and it's a different motion than the Vengeance, which is what I really, really like. The Vengeance, again, it's probably my favorite ball, one of my favorite balls of all time. That's how much I like this bowling ball. And this Vengeance Returns, it's the opposite. It's going to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit more responsive down lane. And like I said, this is very, very strong for the price point for a symmetrical bowling ball. This is a really, really strong bowling ball. And it's going to be a good gap filler in your bag. It's a different motion that you can put in your bag, and it's certainly going to be in my bag as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Head over to stormbowling.com. Get yours today. It is released to the public, so make sure you head over to your local pro shop and get your Vengeance Returns today. Also, too, thank you to Coolick.com. Use my code RMcCormick10 for 10% off your order. You can get one of these Black Label apparel clothing line. Super comfy, super nice, pretty classy, if I may add. And also, too, thank you to BowlerX, Krista and Lisanne. Thank you guys very much. They just had a TV show over at BowlerX. So thank you guys very, very much for everything that you do for myself as well as everybody in the bowling industry. And last but not least, thank you for everybody from Vice Inserts for giving me a best feel when it comes to my grips, my thumb slug, and most importantly, the tape that protects my fingers. So we will see you guys next time. Thanks.